112 total orders at Sideshow Collectibles. Hey, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. And I was just on Sideshow's website, and I've said recently that I currently do not have anything on pre-order with Sideshow for the first time in over a decade, which is absolutely crazy. Now, of course, that's going to change as soon as Riddler goes up, as soon as Man-Bat goes up, and I'm sure there'll be others this year. But I was looking at my old orders, and I thought it would be kind of fun today to kind of go through every single one, to go through 112 orders. Some I had shipped, some I canceled. And actually early on in the early days, I actually canceled quite a few pieces, which means I lost my deposit, which was not very smart. Although back then it was like $40. So I was like, I didn't know. I was learning at the time. And so I thought it'd be kind of fun to kind of go back through and look at all the orders that I've had. Because it's really quite surprising. And some of the stuff that I ordered is also going to really surprise some of you. A lot of Marvel, some Star Wars stuff. It's very, very telling. It's very interesting. So anyway, I thought, why not show you what I had on order today? And so without further ado, let's get to the list. Okay, so let's dive right in. And the oldest one that they show is the Poison Ivy, which was actually the second one. And you can see how far back this was. It's absolutely crazy. And just see, even looking at some of these totals, it was really crazy too. But my Joker was my first one that I remember getting at least a DC. I also had a Jack Sparrow as well. And you're going to notice some really crazy ones. Like, obviously, I had a Boba Fett. I was still collecting Star Wars back then, which is, again, why I really had to kind of, like, slow down a little bit, because I just wanted everything. I ended up canceling that piece. I did get this one, the Snow Trooper. I had this one for a brief moment. Ended up selling it, but it was really cool. I had this Batgirl multiple times. This was the very first time I ordered her. I was also collecting Marvel. I had a Marvel display case of the Avengers, and so I had a couple of pieces here, Captain America, Thor. I did have the Batman Dark Knight life-size bust, and I paired it with a Joker bust. Also the original Catwoman as well. I was going to get Wonder Woman at the time and ended up canceling her. So a lot of these, back in the old days, I don't even know if I realized I was losing the deposit whenever I was doing it, but that, I didn't want to pay the full price at the time. You can see that I actually had Captain America twice on this list. I had canceled him twice, which is pretty crazy. And I also had the Batman 89, you could see there, as well. The quarter scale, I had that one. Then we started getting into the Prime 1 stuff. The first Prime 1 piece I ordered was right there, the Batman Arkham. And then Arkham Knight was the second one. And so both of those were around the same time. Again, I had purchased the one of the original Spider-Mans, and I canceled it. Also, I had canceled the Arkham Batman because they were coming out with the Prime 1 pieces, and I preferred those in third scale. Of course, I didn't know what I was getting into at the time. I did have this Hulk for a little while. By the time I actually got it, I had quit collecting Marvel, so I sold that one really fast. I also canceled this one, and this was the quarter scale maquette, and I ended up getting it somehow. I don't remember exactly if I got it off of eBay or somewhere. Same thing with this Arkham Joker. I never got it because I got the Arkham pieces from Prime 1. I did have this Iron Man. I was kind of considering, even if I didn't get all of the Marvel pieces, I would still get Iron Man. And I did. I also had this Darth Vader life-size bust. It came broken, and so I ended up sending it back. But again, I'm just, I was collecting so many different things. This was the first piece that was the Noel piece that I got. I also got the Heath Ledger Joker, which I ended up pairing with the Dark Knight one. Again, quarter scale. But once they announced it from Prime 1, I was like, I'm out. Of course, the old Killer Croc, which I had for a really long time in my collection. Half-scale Joker, which I had for a while. Two-Face I had multiple times. And also the Catwoman premium format here. And the Batman half-scale. I didn't have this one for very long. I just didn't love half-scale. Of course, you can see a lot of the Arkham pieces here, which is interesting. Deathstroke, again, that was the Arkham piece. And this was the other Dark Knight piece from Sideshow. So I had them facing each other for a while. Had Azrael, which was great. Catwoman, again, all of these are the Arkham pieces. I did buy the Harley and canceled her before I got it, so I never actually had her. I did cancel this one because they came out with the Arkham Knight version. Mr. Freeze, of course, Scarecrow. So again, all of the Arkham Knight pieces as they were coming out, and I did have the Harley as well. I had the original Bane by Martin Canale, Killer Croc, obviously, and Bane. I had these actually multiple times over the years. Batgirl I had once. I decided to do the Heroes, and again, that was very brief. I'd canceled this Harley Quinn, but ended up buying her a second time. I was also thinking about getting the Superman and Wonder Woman. I ended up canceling both of those. So again, there's money lost here for sure. I had the Hush Batman, canceled the bust from Wonder Woman. The Little Mermaid just wasn't appropriate for my family with little kids at the time. So I ended up canceling that. I had this one. I kind of regret canceling this one because I do like this one a lot. It was oversized. I ended up canceling this Joker because I got it from Prime 1 Direct because they had the bonus version with Scarface. And so that's why I canceled it. It's amazing how many I had canceled. It's really kind of shocking to go back and look at how many I had put on pre-order. The Batman, I ended up getting later down the road. Obviously, that Batman, the quarter scale, I still kind of wish I still had. Huntress, I've bought multiple times. I bought the fabric cape and the regular cape version. Batman Who Laughs, I still have. Obviously, Nightwing, I sold pretty quickly. Poison Ivy, I bought and sold and bought again because I bought the flesh color. I had this one. I just didn't like the way she turned out, so I ended up canceling the Anne Hathaway. Zatanna, I don't know why this one was canceled because I ended up with her somehow. Superman I canceled when it first came out. Probably should have kept it. Same with the mystery mystery pack there. This Joker here was the Sengoku Joker, which I liked, but I just didn't have a space for it in the old cave. I ended up getting the new 52. Poison Ivy I got out of the recommendation of, I think it was Jeff Delaney. Still have the Child. We still have that in our collection. Deathstroke, I still have that piece. And obviously Scarecrow I still have. Mr. Freeze I still have. What a great year. Harley I ended up canceling because I wanted the exclusive, and so I was able to switch it. And of course Catwoman premium format, and I also had the Batwoman, which I believe I sold to Jeff Morris, if I remember correctly. Then, of course, I ended up getting the more deluxe Harley because it had the guns pointing. And I still have her to this day. Poison Ivy was actually canceled on us. It wasn't canceled by me, but Prime 1 canceled her and then put her back up for pre-order years later, which was interesting. Batgirl, I had this one for a while. Obviously, I don't tend to keep the heroes very long. The Batman bust I had for a while. I don't have that. I still have the Hell on Wheels, which obviously they're getting ready to do the variant now. The Bane, Daniel Bell Bane, which is cool. It's crazy to see how long I've had these, like 5 years now. It's crazy on some of these. The Liber Mayho Joker. This is the one for Jeff Morris that the community came together to buy, which was really cool. Some of us rogues helped with that to get his replacement. Harley Quinn, obviously, I really liked her a lot. The Infinity Studios Joker, still have that one to this day. Ended up canceling this one because I ended up going with the quarter scale. I believe that was the 6 scale, but I wanted the quarter scale instead. Obviously, this is the Tech 1000, which I love. Have that one still. I did have the Harley Quinn on pre-order as well, but again, it's just like, $4,000 or whatever. It's just, I didn't want to spend the money at the time, and I wasn't sure if she would turn out well. I did have the Iron Studios Batmobile for a while. Also the Hush Batcave, which I still have. I did end up canceling Harley and then re-buying her again because I wasn't sure if I'd have room for her. You can just see how indecisive I am all the time. It's really kind of crazy, but some of these I still have. Obviously the Sideshow S, Harley and Batman Who Laughs, all of those I still have. But yeah, I was just so indecisive. You could just really see kind of the way my brain works. Classic Ivy there, I did have her for a while. Sold her because I liked the newer version a little bit better. I do have the Bermejo painting. I had this one for just a short time, the Dark Knight, or the Grim Knight, excuse me. Joker I have, but then I just sold recently. I ended up getting the Harley bust and ended up selling her. Just because it was just an odd, I only had 3. If they had done a 4th one, I think I probably would have kept her. I ended up with that one somehow. I don't remember if I got it off of Facebook. Joker Say Cheese, obviously, I absolutely love. I'm surprised I ordered through Sideshow for that one. I'm surprised I didn't get it through Prime 1, because most of them I get them through Prime 1 these days. The Catwoman from Tweeterhead I purchased there through Sideshow. The Catwoman, the newer Catwoman, there's Huntress again, which I think I've bought her 3 times. These are my newer ones, the Sideshow hoodie. This obviously, the Batman versus Joker came broken. I did cancel this one because I got the art print from Hank at Bottleneck. And then, of course, the Batgirl, one of my newest ones. This is the Vampirilla I had toiled about canceling or not. Then, of course, you also have the Batman life-size bust cowl from Pure Arts that I purchased from Sideshow. And also Deathstroke, which is another newer one as well. But just crazy to think all these different ones over the years. The newer Poison Ivy as well, which I still love. Again, I have all of these still in the collection. But again, a lot of indecisiveness. I'm just kind of wowed by how indecisive I was about some of these. Dark Knight Returns, obviously, I still have that piece. It's returned because mine came broken, or at least the light up was broken, and so they sent me a new one. And then, of course, the Penguin, which Maria Panfilova, absolutely phenomenal piece. So there you guys have it. 112 total orders. That's a lot. And maybe it's not a lot to some of you, but that was a lot. And I don't know how many actually pieces, I didn't count how many I actually got in the Batcave. And of course, how many I've sold since then, because I always treat this collection like a museum, ever evolving, ever flowing, and all that good stuff. So anyway, I just thought this was really fun today to kind of go back and look at the old list and see what I've all purchased on Sideshow. And of course, I have purchased from Prime 1, I've purchased from other companies. And so this was just the stuff that I ordered from Sideshow over the years. So anyway, it's pretty cool that they keep track of all that stuff. You can go back all those years ago, 10 years ago, and see what I purchased. So that was really cool. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about my list. What surprised you the most? And what was maybe your favorite piece on my list? So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Something a little different for today, but I just want to take a second to thank you once again for always watching these videos. It means the world to me for supporting the channel like you guys do. You guys are absolutely incredible, and I want to take just a half second here to thank all of our members, especially that have supported the channel by hitting the join button down below. That really does help the channel out a lot, and some of you have been with me for so long. I can't thank you enough for your continued support here on the channel to keep the channel going. Love you guys. Much positivity, sending them all the love and positivity out to you in the community. Love you guys. I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, I have partnered up with Red Wolf Collectibles, maker of incredible comic book display options, including this outstanding, heavy-duty, and well-made slab stand featuring an anti-slip pad and all the accessories needed to display your most prized slab comic books, just like this one here in my collection. And now they even have interchangeable 3D design plates that feature really strong magnets that let you easily swap out logos to match your comic books, slabs, or whatever superhero you want to feature in your display in an absolutely incredible way. And these are just some of the plates available for purchase from DC, Marvel, and much, much more. I mean, look at all of the options here. You can even have your own custom logo made. And they also offer magnetized comic book frames. You simply remove the front, place your comic book inside, and place the magnetized cover back on. It's that simple, yet looks absolutely amazing, and even features a built-in hook so you can display it on the wall. I mean, look how awesome this looks. Now, if you don't have a slab, you can also purchase their protective comic book cases, which feature high-quality metal corners and screws. And you can also pair this up with the display stands to give it that amazing slab look. Now, all of these are absolutely incredible, and make sure you use code STATUE at checkout for a discount at redwolfcollectibles.com. I'm so happy to be partnering with them because their products are absolutely amazing. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.